Just a reminder to stop letting people play with you. Because when you do let people play with you, and when I say play with you, I mean gaslighting you, being passive aggressive, being sarcastic when you feel uncomfortable with it, using these little moments to kind of slight you and doing little funny things like that. I've noticed that whenever you allow people to continuously do that, those little things deposit somewhere in your spirit. They do. They sit somewhere. And when you just continue to let that kind of happen over and over and over, and then when you finally do bring it up to this individual or to that said person, now they're like, well, what are you talking about? I don't understand what the issue is. I've always done this. And now you worked up, now they worked up, now you both are missing each other in miscommunication, and now you don't know what's really happening. Please get comfortable with confrontation and checking people. It doesn't mean that people are always trying to do something wrong. It doesn't mean that the confrontation needs to be big and huge. Confrontation is simply a conversation. It's not a negative or a bad thing. Sometimes we have to check people to save our own peace and our own bodies. And if you don't know what gaslighting is, here's a good example, or a very basic common example that we probably all see daily, throughout life. Well, not the specific example, but I digress. Say you're with a friend and they keep poking you over and over and over. And every time you're expressing a boundary to say, hey, stop, or I'm not in the mood, or stop playing. First it's kind of cute, then, as time wanes on, you're like, okay, leave me alone, stop playing with me. And then by the 50th time, you finally say, stop. You react very strongly, get loud, you react to them strongly because your boundary has been repeatedly crossed. Here's where the gaslighting will come in from the other individual. They'll be more angry at you for responding to them. Oh, you raise your voice. Don't yell at me. Don't react like this. They'll be more mad at you for your reaction than they were about not even recognizing that they crossed your boundary multiple times, even with you expressing it. That's a very common form of gaslighting that happens every day. We all do it. I've done it. Everybody, it's a part of human nature. But I hope many of us become more aware of this sort of behavior and learn how to take accountability as grown adults, because it's not that hard.